Welcome, students, to the University of Trials. My name is Professor Fat Shady, and I will be playing Trials. I don't think that's going to be a surprise. How is everybody on YouTube that's watching this like 2 days after I recorded it? I hope you're well. This Micro Tracks Classic track pack, it's a bit difficult. I really enjoyed it. That video will be out by the time this is out, because that was the one just before this. But man, it was fun, and I'm planning on playing a lot more of it. I think as my warm-up, I'm going to go and just see if I can PB some of them, and then I will get back to checking out Swel's track. So the purpose of this video in this little session is to check out Swel's Ninja University. I don't even know if the track's out yet. I'm kind of hoping he turns up. But we agreed last night when I was streaming that he was going to release the track once I was ready to play it. So I'm probably going to warm up a little bit here, play some trials, have a bit of fun, and then, yeah, when I'm in the mood, I'm going to check out that track. Julie, I'm well. Quite well indeed. Wow, that's a very much a just platinum. Detached, how you doing? So it's really just a lot of this. A lot of really quick restarts. Alright, this is harder than I remember to get that. Hey Trials, what's going on? X to the Z. Yes. You know, you should just come in and be like, happy time zone, everyone. It was funny streaming last night and like had like a bunch of people watch, and then I think I said it at one point, I was like, why is there so many people here? And like, dude, everyone's working from home. Every time zone is now the right time zone. James, what's going on? Fraser, yeah, working, right? Happy time zone to you. By sliding off the second ramp off this one, huh? Oh no! Well, when you say second ramp, you mean like the fourth ramp? That one, slide that. Damon. Andy. I'm gonna call you Andy. Which one? Alright, so hold on. Basic. Alright, so this is ramp 1. This is ramp 2. This is ramp 3. And like this would be ramp 4. And this is 5. So given that, what are you talking about? Ramp 4. Yeah, that's... Yeah, okay. I'm just glad you can admit your own mistakes. That's good. That's a positive step. That's the first step, is to admit you are the problem. No, yeah, I get it. I mean, easier said than done, but yeah, that's the missing link right now. But to be able to do that, you kind of have to set up... You have to set up every... Yeah, so I'll slide there and get over. It's so cool, because to do that successfully, you've got to set up the first... Like, literally, the speed you get off that first ramp. Ramp 1, detached. The speed you get off this sets up every... It sets up the entire track, which is amazing to think about. But if you don't get the speed here to get... And the speed and angle, actually, with the front wheel, to clear that hop, nothing else works. So you kind of need to be a little bit back wheel heavy. I can feel that one. So I'm almost sliding the first bit. Wow. GG basic. Diamond on extreme. Woot. I'm hoping that Swel releases it while I'm streaming and I play it, and I'm one of the first to play it. This is Ninja University. Oh, I didn't change my description. Damn it. Sorry, everyone. I think I updated it now. My bad. Yeah, he came in here last night and he wanted to release it, and he's like, "I'm gonna release it in 5 minutes." I'm like, "Dude, I'm doing the micro track pack. Wait till my like Friday stream, and then we can make the whole stream about you." So that's what this is about. In saying that, I need to warm up first because I'm not ready for ninjas yet. I gotta move my chair. Webby, weeby, weeby. Is it a big boy slide, is it? Because I'm not really a big boy. But I'm hoping for a PB even without the big boy slide. Just a smoother run through this. Kronos, how you doing? I just want to hit that faster. Oh, all right. PB and I move on. PB and I move on. Hey, Salty. Wacky Jabaki, bam. Good to have you all back. Seriously, did you see that, Zodara? What was the Will Smith song where he talked about stuttering? Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. There's a line in there about stuttering. I need that sound clip right now. Please tell me. I don't remember the words. I'm not going to try and pretend to, but... Man, this track's going to make me want to cry. These lines are tough, dude.
Fantastic.
Hey, Basic. You ruined my run. But congratulations on the graduation. You get a spin. Please tell me that, like, that was visible enough on camera. Because that was probably the most epic spin I've ever had. That literally just flew, like, helicoptered off my head. Yeah, Jabaki's got the lyrics. Let's go. Webby, the extremes difficult in the micro tracks? No, I actually found the hards, well, at least to get like platinums, the hards were harder, I thought. And even the mediums. I got one of the extremes by accident. Or at least like on my first run. Yeah. But it's all, look, difficulty is all relative to your skill level. So... Nah, I didn't ruin my hat. Dude, this hat. It's got a button, dude. It's fine. There you go. No problems. Are we going to see new tracks? Yes. You are going to see Ninja University is the big showcase for this stream. So I'll be streaming for a couple of hours. Usually like 2.5 or something.
Fantastic.
Hey, Kronos! Oh, and it was a gift from James. You get a good spin. Thanks, James. Love your work. But yeah, so Ninja University soon. There we go, PBs. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, bam. Oh, did you clip the hat? You get a spin. That was a pretty awesome spin, man. I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you for the clip. Please tell me that, like, that was visible enough on camera. Because that's a good moment. I'm happy with that. All right, PBs, let's go. Sorry, Bam, if you got Bam banned. Oh, Jabaki, I already played these last night. So I'm not going to go through them all. So if you're wanting to avoid spoilers, you can. I mean, has anyone here not seen this? Like, you want me to check out some more of this stuff? Because what I'm going to do shortly... Actually, well, how about... Yeah. So if anyone wants to see anything in particular, let me know. Let's have a look at... Let's see if I've got any personal best. I don't think I got any... Yeah, I don't think I got anything even close to diamond. The diamonds on these are nuts. Listen, the diamond is 6.5 seconds. Yeah, so the extremes, I'm like 3 to 5 seconds. You want to see all of them? Cool, there's a video coming out in about 3 hours. Go watch that. All right, Gus's tracks. Let's go. That get mentioned a lot. All right, let's check if Swell stuff is there first. If Swell stuff is there, but I might do Gus's stuff first. So where is Gus's stuff? How much is the track pack? 35 acorns. Leviathan. Damn it. Leviathan. I'm sorry for accidentally pronouncing that properly. Otario. Hello. Unky Herb. Yeah, I'm literally here, Unky Herb. I'm here trying to figure out if Swell's done it, and this is what the internet is. This is really slow. Oh. Test what you learned from trial school in this shot race. Beginner back wheel university? Oh, I think, have I done this one before? I feel like I've done this one before. Alright, so Swell's track's not out yet. Tell me how to find Gus's stuff and I'll play him. But I'm going to check out this University of Trials Tess. I feel like they got to like the character limit for a track name. I went, screw it. I couldn't be bothered. Well, hey, someone, Otario, somebody had that many last night and they went off and did one of the Amber contracts and that gave him some acorns. So have a look to see if there's any contracts that'll get you like 5 acorns. Or squirrels or anything like that if you haven't done it yet. This is the University of Trials house. No way. I don't think the track is good, but this is the house. This is the actual house where my stream room was that Martin did for me. This house will go down in Trials history. I recognize this by the aeroplane. Oh, dude. I mean, really bad so far. I love the idea. I don't like the execution. But yeah, did anyone here watch that video where it was me and Martin hiding an Easter egg inside the game? And that was based on this house? Oh, wow. Okay, you can go underneath. So I appreciate what this person has done. And they obviously watched that video, which I want to put out there as what I think is one of my funniest videos. I don't remember this part being part of my track. I mean, yeah. Like, yeah, you get like 2 points for location and not much else for the track. This breaks my heart. But I'm a driving line dude, and I love the gesture. But yeah, no. Alright, Swell. Where are you, Swell? I'm ready. I think I told him 9:30, so it's like 5 minutes away. But tell me what Gus's stuff is, or do I have to just search Sci-Fi? Oh, okay. I'll check. Yeah, so Julie talking about spending acorns on bikes. Yeah, I mean, I regret the trolley. Everything else is pretty good, but I avoided the scarab, even though that may be a better thing. I don't know. I don't really look. I haven't spent a cent since the game come out. So it's what, over a year now. Yeah. Scotter, how you doing, dude? All right, let me check this track out, and then I'll go do sci-fi, and then we'll wait for Swell to join us. Yeah, I think. I think I've stopped a while back, but I remember I spent some acorns on some stupid stuff, like on a pose or something at one point, which is just easily something you could regret pretty quickly. Data Freak, first time catching the stream. Everybody say hello to Data Freak. First timer, University of Trials version. It's a special thing to share with somebody. What is happening right now? You know it's slow loading when you actually see multiple tips show up on the screen. Does anybody... So actually, here is some University of Trials trivia. Now, I don't expect anybody to know this, because I can't imagine that people have been watching my content for that long. But does anybody remember which video was, like, when was the first time this hat appeared? And it wasn't on a live stream. It was a video from many, many, many years ago. This is a pretty cool track. I like the graded checkpoints. It's kind of just like a test. Well, this is long too. Oh, okay. So no. Now we are getting into... Easy save. Easy. Oh, backwards grades. Yeah, wow. They're going... Yeah, that's okay. I mean, do you lose a point for that? And I don't feel like they're themed obstacles. It's just a series of challenging obstacles. But... yeah, I feel like they've missed the concept of the grades a little bit, but that's alright. I'm gonna go too far, aren't I? Probably just ride this. But it is a cool track though, I don't mind this. Oh, I didn't accelerate. Yeah, Haunted, I'm waiting for Swell to release his track. Oh, Bellinir. Good to have you back. Graves, Colorado, Haunted. No, I don't think Swell's track's out yet. But he promised he was going to release it, and I said wait till I'm streaming, and then release the track, and I can play it as soon as it drops. Yeah, that's what I think. I think that's what this was intended for, is to just be a really good, like, long practice of a number of difficult obstacle types. Like, it's it's good. Actually, the obstacles are great. And I gotta say, for any track that's pretending to or try and teach you something, I think the clear sort of, is it this way? Yeah, the clear aesthetic. Like, you know, oh my god, my leg. Oh, my leg. I broke my hip. That really simple. There's no physics. There's no nothing. It's just you and the obstacle, and that's it. I like that. I like that track. I think I've played that before. I got a H grade. Whoa. Frank is back. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so I should go and try and track the video down. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, actually, it's on my hard drive. Yeah, give me a second.
Just the top easily and over the get it for all the comments and feedback that I've received. Because what you want to do.
Yes. I found the video. We're going to have a special screening. Alright, we got to get to Gus's track. But yeah, so this hat, let me see, the video file that I just found, I created on the 12th of October. So this is the original file before I put it up to... before I put it on YouTube, 12th of October, 2013 was when I got. So I got the hat before that, but yeah, that was when I released the video the hat was in. So I think it was about a month. Yeah, it would have been at least probably a month earlier than that I got the hat. Damn. Yes, I passed French trip, 23 minutes. Okay, so why is it a Gus pack? Is it just like the French DLC where it's like Gus just releases a bunch of things at the same time, or what? I don't know why this is taking so long. Just multiple? But he released them at the same time? I like that idea though. I think that's kind of fun. Alright, let me check my internet speeds while we're working. 4 great tracks, okay. This is really gonna be a slow night. I mean, that's slow for me, but it's still like 65 megabits a second. I mean, not working, Colorado. Yeah, I mean, given that I'm actually streaming and uploading and everything, I'm still, I'm it's not my side. It ain't me. Alright, man. I'm happy to, I'm always happy to show Gus some love. And I mean, look, everyone's been talking about these tracks, so they must be good. So even before I go and play them, go and play them. What is this? I am not going to enjoy this. So hold on, it's Backwheel University. and a front wheel obstacle. I mean, why? Swell. Dude, we are waiting for you, man. Really? Nailed it. Easy diamonds. The crowd goes wild. I should have some crowd sound effects. That'd be cool. No, not all my sound effects are broken. Oh no, that one works. Broken. There we go. That's what you get. That was a cool one. All right, Swell. All right. See, I need a drum roll. I need a whole bunch of sound effects. All right, we got to do Gus's stuff while we're waiting, because Gus deserves love, from what I understand. What do I search? Atomic. Oh, why do I? All right. So, the rule here is Gus has put out Sci-Fi Atomic Road, Sci-Fi District 504, Sci-Fi... I saved that. Zodara Echo, and Sci-Fi Nalavis. Bro, this is like me pronouncing a freaking gamer tag or a Twitch ID. Oh, so does that mean... Oh, you can't see it, but that's got like the little track creator thing on it. So that means this one might be featured on the world map. Anyway, I take it they're the 4 tracks that were put out. Oh, easy, medium, hard, extreme. Wow. Okay, Swell. Swell, you're going to have to wait. I'm going to try and play these ones all through first, because I've had too many people tell me that Gus did a great job on these. Shout out to Gus. Let's go and play these first. And then Ninja University. See how I'm building suspense? You got to keep testing. I love it. Go for it, dude. Well, actually, can you release it to me now in like beta or something, so I can test it before? Like, we'll test it here and get feedback before you actually release it. Yeah, I know Shadow Walker, but I don't want to buy more things, man. I had one of them for the 360 and they're amazing. Yeah, okay. I won't do it on PS4. I mean, I've got... Anyway, there's probably someone in chat that'll test if you want it. BMX Ninja. Not only nice hoodie, nice entire outfit. What am I watching? Gus. What the hell? Wow. I mean, these just look beautiful. All right, Gus. GG to you, my friend. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see that happening. should have slowed down because I don't think I learnt my lesson from last time. Oh no, somehow I went slower and I went further. Oh, I think I needed to coast? No? I don't know. I'm just looking at the background of this. This world is incredible. Do I need to coast more here? I feel like I'm not getting speed unless my controller's broken. Anyway, I'm enjoying just the background way too much to care about what's happening on the track. Forzan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You've been benching my YouTube videos for a while now? You must be ripped. It's just... Yeah, this is decoration on a whole new level. Like, that is somebody that has really, really nailed the sci-fi theme. Whew, quality, Gus. Shout out, everyone. Search sci-fi. Show Gus some love. And I hate... Is this going to take me back to the search I was at? I think it does now. Yeah, on that first pass, it was hard to really judge the driving lines. I'm probably not going to comment too much on that, but... Yeah, look, see, don't... Why make me go through this again? I don't know if it's a hyphen. I don't know. That's... Yeah, chat pad would be good. I get it. I'm just favoriting him, so at least I can get back to him. If that makes it quicker for me next time. Yeah, Mad Dog background is incredible. All right. Matrix, what's going on? How is the end of the world going at my end of the world? Pretty good, man. Like, all things considered, I've been stuck in my house for a long... Well, I mean, it feels like an eternity, but I think I've... it's not true. I've been going out. It's in, like... I think last night I went skateboarding about 9 o'clock at night down to, like, a empty car park place by myself. I had played around with the front yard with the kids, took my daughter for a walk. So I've been trying to get out, but yeah, pretty much working from home for at least the last 2 weeks. Plus... probably 2.5 weeks now, I think I have, since I've been into one of my offices. Yeah, a different experience, but, like, again, man, you can save the world by watching Netflix and, like, playing games and streaming and watching Twitch. Like, dude, yeah, there has been far more significant events. Thankfully, not many of them have happened in any of our lifetimes, but... Yeah, this in the grand scheme of things, man, just do your part. Do your part. It's going to be probably a crappy couple of years, to be honest, until we've got vaccines and all the rest of it. But yeah, well, I think something interesting, and this is what I'm curious. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking about stopping handshakes for good. Like, they actually serve no purpose but to transmit germs among other people. So, like, should we continue to handshake as, like, society anymore? Or should we just be like, nah, man, this is done? Like, let's just... Because I watched, what's it, Mark Rober. Fantastic YouTube videos. I'm assuming you've already sort of seen and heard him. But he did the thing, and it was a really simple piece, but it was like, just watch these handshakes of these kids in a classroom, and the stuff that was transferring went through about 9 different hands before it kind of got to a pretty insignificant level. Should we just stop? This is incredible. I'm sorry, Gus. You are a freak. Is to have different tracks, still fitting a sci-fi, like this feels like No Man's Sky on crack. Oh wow. But like the variety of each of these tracks is, I guess, what I was referring to from a No Man's Sky perspective. But then to actually go through different difficulties as well. Oh, so cool, guys. I'm just coasting like crazy here. What's happening? Where am I? What the hell? He's just showing off now. Seriously, showing off. Yeah, big coast there. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna read chat in a second. Oh wow, I'm only halfway through this track. What is going on? Shoe tap is the way to go? That is, hey, Shadow Walker, that is true. I would not know if they were holding a sword or not. So maybe for that reason and that reason alone, we keep it going. Oh, really? Really? I don't feel like I deserved that, but I'll take it. Nuru, what's going on? Yeah, no, I know that. And I think that was the thing. I did scouts until I found out I had to wear the uniform. And they do like the left-hand handshake. It was the same thing. You could kind of hold your... It was like a weapon. I don't know. There's some origin behind some craziness as well. Spock salute. Yeah. Yeah. Griff. Slop handshakes. I'm thinking, man. You could bow. Well, look, bowing's not bad. Oh, I'm sorry, Gus. I didn't watch. Oh, and Flipping Panda. Sorry to make you watch that a little bit too long. Alright, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go menu favorites, and I'm hoping that lets me find these quicker. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. So, hard next. Yeah, Gus, man. Yeah. I mean, look, I've had people for the last couple of days telling me, go and check out Gus's track. So, thank you for go crazy. But you bow into the beheading position. I mean, but... see, that's why... So, you have to shake their hand to make sure they're not going to behead you. I get it now. Later, Sweet Pea. Your Twitch name is just like such a like cute little term of endearment. It feels awkward kind of saying it. The fist bump. I mean, a fist bump's kind of cool. Grips. Yeah, right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually now that you mention it. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Mad Dog, but I feel like you have to... Or do we just change the international greeting to just sup? Like, that's it. It's just no effort. Sergeant, you stink. Nice hoodie. Oh, nice entire outfit. See, that's the level of dedication that I love. Dude's rocking the entire Uni of Trials hoodie. Oh, this feels like Car Park Club. Oh, wow. Yes. Yes, I love... I mean, think about how unique each of these styles are. Like, this is beautiful. Gus, you're a wizard. But no, this, see, you know what's funny? They're like the futuristic vibe from Fusion. I'm like, I don't really like futuristic stuff. No, sorry, Redlinks, just did it wrong in Fusion. If you had a whole game based on this futuristic, I'm down. The lighting in this is incredible. It's like dark and dingy, but it's also still full of life. Like, it feels like grimy, but it's yeah. Nope. Even the cool little custom checkpoints. That is like, I want to watch that movie, right? Like basic gamer, a head nod from a distance, so you're outside of sword range. Yeah, Frank, this is Gus. Oh, Gus, you madman. Where's the extra atomic? Here we go. All right, that hands down, that design was fantastic. I don't even pay attention to the driving line. Like, I'm just too busy looking at the track. Slipknot. Moi. Teeny boy. Jimmy, I think I said hi to before. If you join and I miss you, apologies. Oh, Junkie Vomit. I read your comment, didn't read who you were. I think I've said hi to most other people. Greek Panther. What? I read your comment and I didn't see it was you. See. This hat for Greek Panther. This hat. Oh, did he, Jabaki? That makes... I mean, yeah. I probably should have thought to do the same thing. It's a fantastic track. Like, yeah, and I can see someone that's like a builder go and check that track out and be like, wow, I want to see how he did this. Wow. A skate park up here. Everyone was ignoring the social distancing stuff, so they actually filled the skate park with sand. Wow. Alright, I like the look of the last track, but I feel I'm going to like this driving line more. Yeah, Brady to the Bucks, right? I was thinking about, actually, I mentioned it earlier today. Imagine if the NFL season is cancelled and Brady loses a year in an age where he probably can't or shouldn't and he never plays a snap for the Bucks. After all this, it never happens. What am I doing wrong here? Rhetorical question. Wow. I haven't faltered. I gotta send Greek Panther a message because I feel bad for ignoring him now. Yeah, having Jack's voice. Sorry, I want to start that again. Having Jack's voice in here is kind of funny. I forget every now and again, and then I'll something will remind me. Oh, you can go down there. See that? Ah. What I think is cool is that Jack said apparently they only had like 3 hours to record that, all the dialogue. When normally they would do it in like double the amount of time. Uncle Plan Swells first. Alright, you better not tell me what happens in it. A bomb? Seriously? Oh, I like the Geiger counter. That's kind of nice. Jimmy, I think you are feeling the way most of us feel. I love this stuff. I appreciate it, but there's no way I'm putting that time aside to make it. So, but I'm so glad that others in the community will. Oh, I didn't see that box there. Those little boxes are kind of cheeky. Yeah, I think honestly, Twinfire, my approach, and I think I've made a couple of tracks in my times. If I have to be able to release it in a stream, like in one sitting, which means to me, my entire track from idea, creation, decoration, everything, basically has to happen in like 2 hours. Otherwise, I would never put it out. Yeah, the look of the other track was fantastic. Is better. Again, purely subjective. But yeah, this does feel very Fallout-y, doesn't it? And it's actually even a really good line too. I got a bunny hop there. Oh, that was unpleasant. Yeah, one day I would like to build, like the micro tracks have kind of inspired me to build a little bit. Like I think building something like that would be kind of fun. But yeah, I have no creativity or skill. So I think I'm better off leaving it to the experts. Dude, that was fun. That was a tough track, actually. Gus, man. Seriously, Gus. It was Greek Panther. I asked him how him and the family's going. He goes, I've been working from home most days while also trying to homeschool kids. I'm drinking more. We all are. We all are. All right. Is it swell time? Is it swell time? The moment you've all been waiting for. Better than 76? Yes, it is. Da, 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 da.
I like that.
Hey, chill. Yeah, man, I remember you, dude. What's going on, dude? And you were very lovely because you did say you were going to come and check me out, and you did. You were a man of your word. Chill or be chilled. I was hanging out in his stream earlier. And you know what? I'm kind of... It's not quite shameless because, like, if you knew that one of the, like, people that worked on the game you were playing was, like, watching you on Twitch, like, you'd want to know, right? Wouldn't you? Like, it kind of feels weird that I go into some chats. I'm like, oh, by the way, I created the tutorials. God, I made them. Sorry. But I did. And I don't know. I kind of feel like people would rather know that than not know that. So, but it's weird because no one knows who I am. So I have to go, like, like I have to make effort to kind of get it out without sounding like I'm being like this, I don't know, weird ego trip kind of seriously, I struggle. Like, how do I share with people that I worked on the game that you're playing and enjoying, but I'll also, I'm just like you, like I just am a fan of the game that loves it. Anyway, shut up, enough about me. Open bracket NSX, close bracket, space Ninja, space University has been released by Swel moments ago. I'm really excited about this. One, because he's actually created me, or at least a hooded version of me in the game, and you can see that from the thumbnail here. He's used my logos and all the rest of it, and I couldn't be happier. This is going to be incredible, and I'm looking forward to this. I've never seen this, but I've watched the video, but not all the way through, and I wasn't really watching the obstacles. I was really just looking at the overarching thing. So I'm really keen to check this track out. Swel, I'm already going to tell you you've done an amazing job, but this is going to be beyond what many people think it will be. This is like crazy. Patience is key here. Won't learn it one day. Oh, okay, I didn't read it. Sorry, Swel, I'm a bad student. But this is full on. Helium first? So, by the way, I'm not going to I'm not going to be good enough to complete much of this, but we'll see. I feel like there's a lot in here as well. I love the dude in the background doing like a no hand. Lesson is 2 hours, not 30 minutes? Huh? Press right stick to finish. Did you actually change that? Like, is that something you can do? Hey, Swel. Weird question. Do you have Google Hangouts? Do you want to jump on and talk to me while I'm playing? Sky, how do you not... Like, I think everyone... Do you have a Gmail account? Okay, Discord. Yeah? Do you want to jump on and chat while I'm doing this? Can I get you on as a special guest? Can we organize that, like, instantly? Because I feel like this is the type of thing I want to ask you questions, and I don't want to be reading through chat all the time. You don't have to, man. I'm just asking. Yeah, right? How do we get this done? Discord. Give me a second. I've got a Uni Trials server. I renamed it. All right. I just sent you an invite. This could go terribly wrong, by the way, people. So just give me a minute. We're doing this live. Damn. Nuru. GG's, man. Congrats. Cripple, how you doing? We waiting. Swell's here. Jump into chat. Swell. How do I get you into my chat? Jump into the voice chat. Create invite. He's already here. He's in. He's online. He's in my server. So close. Oh. Oh my god. You don't know how? What did you say? Just double click. Are you listening to me? Double click on the thing that has a speaker. Isn't that how this works? I don't use Discord. He just says to me, I've got Discord. You don't even know how to use it. Dude. This is a live audience. We don't have time for this nonsense. Come on, Swell. Right, Jabaki? Dude, you got 3 kids already and you're going for another one? Man. Swell. Wow. And I can't actually vote down the track. Yeah, I know, but I can't, because I should be able to just click, like in TeamSpeak and stuff, you could actually just click and drag them into the channel you want, but I can't seem to do that here. Swell. He's not typing anything. He's not here. I have no idea. I know. There's a speaker. There's 2 on the left-hand side in the channel. There's like, you'll see my name. Like it's like the cool. Yay! Did you make it, Swell?
Yay! Did you make it, Swell?
Am I in?
Yes. But I can just hear my echo now.
I've muted you now.
Oh, thank you. You muted me, so you can't hear me. Oh, you mean you muted the stream?
I've muted the stream.
All right, good. Good. Well, now, can everybody just quick sound check? Can everybody hear Swell? Swell, you may need to say something.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
It looks like it's working.
Finally.
Yes. Wow, you are really bad at Discord. You suck at this.
There we go.
You make amazing tracks.
Son.
All right, dude. Welcome
Why
to
am
the
I
University
sweating
of
all of a
Trials.
sudden?
Okay. What do you recommend I do first?
Yeah, I suggest you quit and pick the helium.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, just to see what they are got to deal with when they're riding.
I like this. What do you suggest I do? I suggest you quit. That is, wow. I wasn't expecting this, man.
You never lost hope. We get it.
I'll be honest, Peanut. I lost a little hope. I was about to say this is a bad idea. Relax and use the replays to help you. All right. So, firstly, dude, and I think there's probably a bit of a time delay, so if I feel like I'm interrupting you and vice versa, apologies. When I had Auntie on here, we had to implement like a walkie-talkie thing where we say stop at the end of every sentence. I'm not doing that. So,
All right.
yeah. But anyway, dude, how long did
we'll
it take you? Let's go with this. How long did it take you to build this?
Probably 200 hours, maybe more.
Wow. Wow.
I had some errors, a lot of errors during it as well. So a lot of crashes and losing progress and having to rebuild it. And
Wow. Yeah, that's nuts.
the code was the maze.
What do you think I should do first? Should I go through them in order, like just from top to bottom? Anything you want to see first? Your choice, man.
I'd suggest you go for your strongest points first, maybe.
I don't think I have any.
And when you click on one of them, you'll go into a different menu. If you press up on the right stick, that will show you your replay.
I don't think
If you press
yeah, I don't think I'm good at any. Let's go with this. Okay, so
try back wheel hops. It's quite legal.
Okay, so for each technique, you've got 3 levels. Are they aligned to like ninja levels or anything, or is it just 3 levels of just increasing difficulty?
Increasing of difficulty of that technique. Some are a lot harder than others just due to the ninja technique it is.
Yep.
Like the box climbing, that there is quite a hard technique to do, and the same with the squishies.
All right.
They two are the hardest ones to do, in my opinion.
And I noticed you've put a bunch of text descriptions here. And like most people watching this, I'm not going to read the text description because that's just not what we do.
Yeah.
So I think part of the reason why I asked you to come along so you can just talk me through it. Okay, so for each technique, it's got 3 different levels, and you only unlock the next one after you pass the first.
Yeah, you pass the first one, and then you'll come back to the main menu, and you can go on to another technique.
All right.
Or you can go on to the same one.
Why do I look like bubblegum?
That's what the helium booster will look like. That's not what any other bike will look like. It's just helium.
But why do I look like that? Because I'm a noob. And this is... wow, that is quite clever. So you're doing that to make people feel embarrassed for picking this noob bike.
For picking the helium. Because everyone knows that it's a cheating bike.
But what about if I can't complete the first checkpoint? On the cheating bike? That's a problem. Like, I'm serious. I don't think I can complete this with the cheating bike. What the hell? But that's a pretty cool idea. I like that.
But yeah, Mantis is the way to go for it, really. I just thought it'd be cool to make the helium people look like this.
I like it. This is like, what's it, Punk Buster? Like, there's like anti-cheating type things you've got in games where it's sort of... some of the games that'll have like an anti-cheating thing where it's just like a whole bunch of NPCs just come out and just shoot you like in unimaginable ways. This is the Trials equivalent. I like it. All right, should I go back to Mantis?
Yeah, just quit and go to Mantis now.
Wow, I'm gonna struggle. What difficulty do you reckon these things are?
I'd say between like level 1, 2, and 3, to be honest, each level.
Okay.
Around that area. Some are easier than others, like I said, depending on what tech it is and what you're good at, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you, dude, for jumping in and having a bit of a chat with me. If anybody in chat has any questions for Swel about what you're seeing or your experience with this or any other tracks that Swel's done, please reach out. But otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and fumble my way through, and I didn't think about this at all. So have you got time to hang around What the
Yeah,
hell?
you got plenty of time, mate. Go for it.
So why did you change my bike? You just thought it looked cool?
The rider or your bike?
Oh, the bike, really? Or both, I guess, because you've changed the bike frame, isn't it? Or is it just the lighting?
It might be the lighting. The only thing I changed was the rider.
Yeah, okay.
Unless that sticker's gone onto your bike for some reason.
Yeah, that's alright. It looks cool,
Did
actually.
it on the heat, did it?
No. So, do I need to hit this? No, I don't need to consecutive this, do I?
Nah, you can stop on it and go.
Yeah. So, any reason why there's not checkpoints in the middle? Or you're just get good?
It's more to... Because a lot of ninjas, you won't get a CP that short for it.
Yeah, okay.
So...
Okay.
It's more to, like... I don't know what the word is.
Just tell people to get good, it's fine.
It's like most of the CPs are not like where you can stop in the middle, if you know what I mean. It's only
yeah.
literally the first one.
Hey.
Ooh. Got the strats.
Let's go. The rider isn't unlocked yet. Yeah. Oh, wow.
This one's a bit tougher.
Oh, ooh. Now, so what, alright. I mean, it's obviously inspired by a combination of University of Trials and the sort of the ninja theme, right? Like, you've literally merged those two sort of design concepts, which I love. Because, by the way, these mattresses are like so Uni of Trials. It's not funny. And everything with an F is just kind of funny because that's where all the fail zones are. I really like that.
Yeah, it's basically the way to be able to make the track so big and keep it simple as well, like the decoration. Because if I was to do all these outside, I would have probably lucky if I were to get like 5 checkpoints.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, that's why Trials HD was actually in a warehouse, basically to allow them to kind of cheat decorations and draw distances because they wanted to do so much stuff.
So much,
yeah. And I love the fact that even in a game this new and modern and all the rest of it, you still have to think about complexity just because of how much you put in into one track. Did you consider doing it as like, you know, a whole series and just releasing like 6 tracks, 8 tracks that did this?
Well, what I can do now that I've got this baseline built, I can literally just delete the CPs in the rooms and basically just change the names, and I can literally just do it.
Yeah.
So if people wanted more, then we could do that. Change the rooms up as well.
Yeah, I mean, no, I just love the concept. I love the execution, dude, and that's why when I saw it and I saw what you were working on, yeah, I'm more than happy to sort of, you know, spread the word, show some love. I'm probably going to struggle with this, I'm thinking. So what do I need to do? It's just a really strong hop, isn't it? Probably go. Is it slightly? Is it just going slightly slower at the start, or is it full gas?
Full gas.
Yeah. Okay.
Back and smash it one.
Okay. I mean, I've made it. Yeah.
Land on your front wheel and just jump off. Yeah, the level 3 ones of each level are quite.
All right. How do I get out of level 3? Can I exit from here and go back to the menu?
No. Once you're at the menu, that's the only place that you can end the track.
Right.
Once
okay.
you get into a CP, that's it. You got a pass or timeout.
I like. But then I've got 2 hours to do that.
Yeah, you got 2 hours to sit here now.
All right, mate. I hope you had no plans.
Nope.
Dude, seriously, man.
Yours.
This is. Well, hey, no, seriously, thanks for joining in, man. I did this, the other week with Auntie, just on a whim. I was like, he said he was going to join in, and I was like, dude, jump on chat. And I was like, you know what, I should do more of this. It was an idea I did actually have a little while back where I was going to get people, like, you know, sort of interview style. I'm not an interviewer. I just want to sit and talk nonsense. But yeah, it was an idea I had, and I think for a project like this, it just felt right thing to do, man. So what time of day is it for you? And tell us a little bit about Swel. Where are you from? What else do you do with yourself?
I'm hiding away from Corona at the moment.
Nice, like the rest of us.
Yeah. It's just gone 20 past 11 in the morning, AM. And yeah, here we are. Nervous as fuck.
Why? It's just like, dude, it's just like going into like, listen, it's no different to just walking into a packed movie theater and speaking to everybody. It's exactly the same. And I'm sure you'd be completely relaxed in that environment. We're all friends here. It's just all trials, people. I say just like they're lesser humans, but you're around friends. All right.
When you just stay sitting back straight away, don't like put your weight in the middle. Just stay sitting right back.
Where, on the first ramp?
Yeah, as soon as you start, just sit back and stay sitting back.
Oh, okay. Like from here. So before I take off? Oh,
That's
yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
You get more of a force of it.
Look at this. He is really becoming the, You're like the dean of the University of Trials now, man. You're like the boss of all... Is that the person that'd be like the boss of the professors?
You wait to see what happens later if you try cheating on one of the CPs.
How define cheating?
Alright, well, after this, I'll take you there and you can try it and see what happens.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I did try changing the fault limit, but for some reason it's not letting you go over 500.
Oh. And I love how you decide to bring that up now, because you can see where this stream's going. So do I need to rear wheel bounce the third platform after the wheel?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the only one you don't really need to back wheel bounce is the last one. If you get a good speed, you can use your front wheel and then jump up quick.
Yeah, I'm not going to get good speed. I can get lucky, I guess, but... So thank you for delaying the release of this 24 hours. For me, I appreciate that, dude.
That's good. I wanted to test it a little bit more anyway. I'm always paranoid.
A little bit more. You spent 5 hours on it, right?
Well, more. It's probably endless of 20 hours testing.
But you can tell, man.
Like,
oh my god.
Trouble is you gotta like find ways of people like breaking things as well, like when they're getting teleported back to the main menu and stuff.
Yeah.
Where it was to press the B button or something like that.
So how much extra work is it to create all the menus and stuff?
It took a lot of work to do my menus and stuff and get them to work as good as they do. I had a lot of problems with them at the start, and they was crashing my game and all sorts.
Yeah. Have you, I mean, is that something that's done? I mean, I haven't seen too much of that, I'll be honest, but...
There has been a couple tracks with menus and stuff, but I don't know if they've been in, like, going in and out with them that much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
just,
okay.
Like, at the start.
Yeah. And so, is there any other tracks of yours that you want to sort of give a shout out and a mention to for people that maybe haven't played them, that you think it'd be cool to go and check? Yeah, if people want to check out more of your stuff after watching this, I'm assuming they want to play more of your stuff. What would you recommend?
I think what I recommend, if you want like a puzzle track, I would suggest Jigsaw. That's quite fun. You basically gotta find your ways out of the rooms and do the puzzles that's requested to get out and balancing, and
wow,
there's some nice death animations as well. Killing NPCs, lots of blood and guts.
Oh, this sucks. Why did I do... Alright, I think after this, I'm gonna just do level 1 and 2. Alright.
Yeah, I'd say do the level 1s to everything first, and then go to the 2s.
That's smart. But I like a challenge. I just don't know if I like this challenge.
Well, it's been close a couple times.
Yeah, alright. Nah, I'm done for that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
If you go to, you could have just pressed restart track.
Alright. Now you're just making me look bad, dude. You could have kept that to yourself, right?
What level are my tracks? I tend to do a lot of ninja stuff. I don't really keep to the easy stuff. But I try to do an easy version of my ninjas. Like, I'll do a harder level of a ninja, and then I'll do an easy version of it. So if you just type SX and then search it, it should come up with most of my stuff. And then anything you really see with EX by it is usually like level 1 or 2.
Nailed it. Nailed
What
it.
ninja level am I? I can pass 5s. I've passed black belt and stuff like that, but I'm working on trying to pass a level 6 at the moment called scoring. I haven't played it for a while because I've been working on this track for quite a while, so...
What? What? Oh, is this front wheel? I'm not good at front wheel.
Why did you go into it then?
Well, because I don't know. Like it was the next on the list.
You need to
if you didn't want me
practice.
if you didn't want me to play it, don't put it in the stupid game. That's actually the first time I've ever done that technique. There you go.
Look, you're saying you can't do it and you just smash over it like that? What
Okay, listen. I can't do it in the sense that I couldn't do it, past tense. Now I am able to do it, and I have done it once. There you go. Because of you, Dean Swel. I have to give a quick congratulations on the graduations to Forzen. Sorry to interrupt.
Forza.
But I need to give a hat spin. There we go. Hat spin. Let's go. What am I doing? Stationaries. I gotta not. Okay. A bit of constructive feedback.
This is where you want to try and cheat. Just jump down there.
And I love you've animated me talking as well. Womp, 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 womp. Love it. And how? Oh, and you've even done it, so it's got to be of a certain height.
Yeah, and every time you drop your wheel down, it will penalise you and take one of your hops off you.
You're an evil genius. All right. I don't know how to do stationaries, so I wanted to see.
Have faith. Patience is key.
Shut up.
There you go, look. Oh. That's it. Look at him go, look, boys. Look at him go.
That's it? Yeah. Yeah.
Look,
now, I have to give a shout out to Donut for his stationary tutorial. So I'm just going to put that out there. Sorry to take a little bit of your thunder, but he helped. I covered that off like a week ago.
Yo, Gus. Well, yes.
Oh, is Gus here?
Yeah, Gus coming.
Gus, I just played through your stuff. Swell, be quiet for a moment. Gus, your tracks are amazing, dude. Yeah, we just played through the last 4 that you put up, and yeah, jaw-dropping stuff. The hard difficulty with like the neon lights and stuff, the design was ridiculous. The extreme driving line was really fun. Everything was fantastic. So anyway, Gus, shout out to Gus. So is this, you've got to sort of do this into the endo? Yeah?
That's it, yeah. Yeah, keep your back wheel right up high.
Oh, this is gonna suck. See, this is where I would be advocating for checkpoints, but that won't get you to. What's interesting about the way you've done this is it forces a little bit of repetition. So in the Unia Trials tracks, the reason why I effectively did 3 copies of the same obstacle for each grade is because you didn't want people to just fluke it. So the way that we chose to do it, though, and I think it's interesting what you've done, the way we chose to deal with not cheating an obstacle is we did 3 in a row before you got to the next grade to prove that if you can do it 3 times, then theoretically you've learnt it good enough and you can progress. What you've done is put sort of 2 of them back to back, and at ninja level that's actually fine. Whereas I want a checkpoint in the middle to allow me to get through this, but what that means is that I can kind of cheat and just sort of brute force my way through. This forces a little bit of extra consistency by doing it twice before you've got to get to the checkpoint, like to the checkpoint or the end. So as much as I hate you for it, I agree with it from a teaching philosophy perspective. So in a roundabout way, I think you're a jerk, but you did good. That's kind of what I meant.
Do a little endo before the second one.
You don't need to tell me. You do. Ah.
He's going for the flip.
Yeah, my thumb actually flipped. My thumb slipped off the thumbstick then. Dude, this second one's tough.
It's all mainly about getting that bunny hop. You get the height to hit the top of the ramp because it's quite high.
Yeah, higher than you realize.
The higher you hit it, the better you'll jump off the top of it.
Yeah. Oh, that was just the wrong angle. There's so much with these as well. It's sort of almost like the trajectory. Oh, that was horrible. Damn. Nefenti? I'm going to go with that. GG's. Everyone throw some GG's in the chat for Nefenti for passing a whole bunch of extreme tracks. That is awesome. That is all we're here for. Now go and play Swel's track and get better. get even more betterer. You know what? I'm counting that. I don't care. But I'm not going back to it. Back wheel control? Yeah. Oh. Oh, is this? Yeah, okay. So I've got to land.
It's going to be tough.
Only if you think I'm rubbish.
Oh, no. I'll give you a couple seconds to judge. But what you're basically doing, obviously, is waiting for that thing to lift up.
Oh my god. Okay, I didn't see that. I was like, I got this. I didn't see the fire. So I'm going to land back wheel only. And then hover. I could hear the chains too. Wow. Oh, that was it. Dude, this is like, that is clever. Again, you're like an evil mastermind. You're getting a lot of pleasure out of this, aren't you?
I love it.
And I can't, dude, and I can't even, I can't even fender it to like save myself.
Yeah, no fenders. It's cheating. That's it.
Ah, had it.
Yeah, it does go slower. I think it's about 20 seconds you've got to be on there.
What? Why? That feels unnecessary.
You got to practice balance.
Yeah, but... Well, don't make... Alright. My feedback here would be don't make me jump into level 1. Like, fair enough, if that's what I have to do, but making me jump into it feels a little... But I guess it's Ninja, so whatever. It's Ninja University. Don't come here if you're a noob.
That's it. There you go.
Panicking.
Stay like that.
Panicking. I panicked.
He's panicking. Twitching.
I had to get it. I'm done. Wow. Dude.
Yes. Fucking beast.
Oh, man. I'm not looking forward to climbs.
How good do you feel for passing that now? You feel like a boss.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm properly good. I have done some horrible climbs recently. So I feel like I've at least got better at them. Yeah, so I have got better at them now. That's because this stupid game forced me. All right, genuinely love this. First try. Let's go.
Awesome. Look at him go, man. Shady's going for the dojo, boys. Boys going for a box climb. I'm going to flip fender into that one.
Isn't that what I should be doing? Or no, I should just be going... I feel like normally I would approach them as a fender in... So I definitely don't know how to do this. So I can do it from a fender? So is it supposed to be from a fender?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I suggest not going on to level 2 of this though.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. There's a great Aussie once said, yeah, nah. Alright, well that's level 1 of everything,
Well
right?
I think it was, yeah.
Damn.
GG.
Dude, this is seriously really cool, man. Like honestly, I love the fact that it is tutorial focused, but to be so comprehensive. Oh, which one? I did stationaries.
I don't know. You've only got 9.
Where's the tally? Oh, up the top. What did I miss? I did switch hop, climbs, box, back wheel control, squish, stationary, front wheel, fender hooks. Oh no. How do I go back? Brake? Yeah. Oh, huh? I didn't do back wheel hops? Yeah.
No, you did that on the helium, didn't you?
Ah, that's why. Okay, sorry. I was just about to... You did your heart... Yeah, I was going to say... Did it, just for a second, oh my god, my logic. I can feel it for you, man. I know what that feeling's like. Because this is the thing. If I hate this, or if it's bad execution, or if it crashes, like, you're doing a live demo. Like, you are... Yeah, you are in a vulnerable position right now. So... But you're good, man. You're good. I can't flap fast enough. It's like... Because I use the X button, but I can't get like a good flapping rhythm. You know what that's like.
You need to loosen that wrist, Professor.
See, look at this. My back wheel control now. I'm just doing it for fun.
It's just too easy, that.
See? What? I got this. I got this. I'm a ninja.
Boom.
Wow.
Level 1's complete.
So I think that's probably the only... Yeah, so like honest feedback from all this, but no, honestly, the execution is incredible. The only thing that I think is difficult is to know where your program. And again, I'm not asking you to build any more bloody logic, but I think it'd. So how do you actually finish this track? Like the time is still going. How do you finish it? You have to just get through all 3 of each.
No, if you want to end it right now, you can press down on the right stick and it'll just end it.
Yeah, no, but I mean, is there an actual finish? As in,
there is. Once you finish, if you finish the dojo, all 31, then yeah.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. But otherwise, you can just exit from here. Yeah, so you either exit from here, exit track during one of the checkpoints. Yeah, okay. All right. What do I do next? But yeah, I think, look, really cool. Let's do overhangs. But, okay, so here's the problem. If I... so this is where I think it gets tricky. If I get... let's say I get to level 2 of overhangs and I'm unsuccessful, I have to exit, or if I quit, I have to exit the track and then I lose all my progress. So I'd have to go back and start level 1. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can't do nothing about that.
No, I get that, but I think that's probably the reason why it doesn't really matter. I was thinking, that might be the reason why you'd want to go and I'm gonna try this one. That might be the reason why you'd want to just release the individual tracks as opposed to the 3 checkpoint sort of thing, as opposed to with all the menus and all the other stuff, so you can just focus on one technique. Whereas the dojo is like it's almost like they're sort of practice tracks.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So that still says 15 minutes left. Is that because I've been here for 2 hours? Has 2 hours gone that quickly?
Once the timer will still count down as a normal 30 minutes, but once it hits that, it'll just keep you can keep going.
Alright. So what's the trick with this? Is it tapping the brake, or is it just the timing of the...
Yeah, you want to sit back and then gas it, and just as you're about to hit half of that ramp, lean forward and then tap the brake.
Yeah, so you do want to... Yeah, I get you.
And then you'll pull your wheel over the top of that edge.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Alright, I feel like I've missed a lot of chat. Chill is leaving. Thanks for stopping by.
You can see your progress once you passed all 3 of the levels. It'll come up with a little graduation hat by it on the main menu.
Jabaki,
so it'll give you an indicator that you've passed that section.
The dojo is the Giga. Yeah, this is the Ninja Giga. Actually, that's a word you want to be very careful about saying. You could very easily slip up and say something much worse.
Yeah, helium at the start, Gus.
Yeah, it's interesting. At the moment, my back wheel, when I'm applying the brake... Yeah, that's the one. When I'm applying the brake, the back wheel's already off the track.
Try not to go so fast as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I can get this one.
Yeah, the level 3 is quite a curve.
Yeah, I can see. My God, it's...
But if you pass that level 3, you pretty much pass any curve overhang for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I did an overhang tutorial once. It's it wasn't anything like this.
Like, you're doing exactly the same thing on all 3, but you're just changing your angle of how much you're leaning back and pushing forward quicker.
Yeah. Flipping Panda. I agree. Very, 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 very good. Wow, that was easy. When you get the technique right, super easy.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. See, but this is the trick from... Yeah, so I think I definitely want... Actually, it doesn't really matter, right? If I just want to practice a technique, I just start that technique and just do 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And if I fail, I fail. So I'm kind of looking at the moment going, I want to try everything, but it doesn't really matter. Just like worst case... Actually, and look, it's actually interesting too. I think what you've touched on with this is something that I spent a lot of time talking to people, even at Red Links, about. The way that I create, so one of the ideas that I think we had through the Uni trials was, like, maybe we could have just made, I had like a D grade, a C grade, a B grade. They could have just been tracks. Like, from start to finish, 3 checkpoint, that's it. Like, we could have made like a micro track for each technique. I argued against that pretty strongly, because what I was expecting people to do is that when they struggle with a B or an A, they're going to quit halfway through it. But next time they come back to it, they have to do D, then C, then B, then get to the A. And my theory was that repetition is going to force people to get better at the lower level stuff as they're working on the higher level stuff. This does the exact same thing, because if I wanted to work on back wheel hops and let's say I pass 2 and I want to get to 3 and I fail out and I fault and I quit, whatever, the next time I come back, I've got to do 1 and 2 again to get to 3. And the same thing again. So every time I try and get to the hard one, I've got to go through the easier ones first, which reinforces the basics. So again, yeah, like totally agree with that approach. What do you want to see me do next? You've seen my skill. What do you reckon I can do?
Well, we know you can do back wheel hops too, so go for that one first.
Back wheel hops too?
Just work your way through level 2.
Let's see. Or did I didn't do this one, did I?
Done the overhang level 2.
No, I can't do it.
First time, look. Wow.
I disagree. When you said that, I was like, man, I hope he's not like talking me up too much, because people genuinely I feel like they think too highly of my skill, and they feel that I'm capable of passing stuff that I'm not. Now maybe I don't give myself enough credit, but yeah, sometimes I'm like, dude, you think I can do it, but I can't. All right, your call, man. What do I do next? Fender
hooks.
All right.
You got this one.
Oh, so front wheel. Okay. Yeah, I got this one. I saw it. I knew it. That was just the stuff up.
The reason I put that bomb there was to stop people fendering it and then just gassing it and slide into the gong on their back wheel. Like, I forced them to pull themselves over.
Yep. I like that. See, this is the attention to detail that most people just don't think about, and I love it. All right, your call, man. You take me through until I leave in like a puddle of tears. Until this glass is filled with my own tears, I'm going to keep going. Just search SX. So Bittersweet is asking about the track name. It's called Ninja University. Search SX, and you'll find it, and all of Swel's other tracks.
Different climbs.
Oh, come on, dude. Really?
Yeah.
All right, this is where the tears. Oh, dude, I can't do these. You're a jerk.
You got this.
No,
you got this.
No, I don't. This is
The trick of it is to start leaning forward and then sit back as you're approaching that first curve. And as you're coming into it, slice your back tire down and then just ease the gas. That's it.
I wasn't even listening to you.
Yeah, there you go. He's got it. He knows.
No. I may need to listen to you at some point, but I'm also pretty stubborn. So it is really about just, and this is one of those. It's a skill that you can't really teach. Like you can explain, but like with my like extreme tutorials, I can sort of say, go to this place, get to this point, lean here, do this thing, and it kind of clicks. And for most people, even if they don't fully understand what they're doing, they understand enough, and it goes, oh, yeah, wow, okay, wow, all right. I genuinely didn't think I'd get that. And yeah, I think with my extreme tutorials, you can kind of just tell people what to do when, and they'll kind of figure it out. Whereas with stuff like that, you can explain the technique, but to get the feeling of the throttle necessary to find that really narrow, amount of gas that's going to help you get up that thing, it's something you just have to feel and learn and practice until you actually understand what you're looking for. All right, what's next?
Yeah, okay. All right, we're gonna go a bit more in now. We're gonna go for switch hops level 2.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit more trickier now. It's gonna teach you a small switch.
What? Oh no! Like oh man, really? Okay, so you've got to. Yeah, I suck at... Alright, this... Okay, I don't know how to do it. So I need to... Okay. Talk me through it. I know, okay. Do I have to fall down first? Do I have to fall down first? Like, do I need the extra...
No, you can go straight from where you are.
So I don't feel like I've got enough speed. Like, yeah, I don't feel like I have enough rotational momentum to do it, but... It's because of that, okay. Yeah, okay. Like, I feel more comfortable. Yeah, I feel more comfortable if I let it sort of dip down first so I can go at a bit faster speed. But if you reckon I can do it without that... Yeah, I get it. Well, I think I get it.
Takes a minute to get used to, doesn't it? Because it's so small.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think what I'm looking for. So I'll try and, for people watching at home, you fender with the gas. So effectively lean to the right and use the gas to sort of steady yourself in the fender. What I'm trying to do is accelerate and rotate as fast as I can until my back wheel gets right to the edge on the right-hand side of this post. And then you sort of hit brake really hard and then kind of reverse and then almost do like a bunny hop. And if you time, and I guess it's really just about timing that right, and you want to rotate and get the bunny hop enough so your front wheel lands where your back wheel was. Yeah, so my issue is just getting the speed of rotation. So it's that. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm disappointed that this has multiple checkpoints. Wow, that's really small. Alright. Later, Hooded. Yeah, okay, I got it.
I was ifing and hand to myself whether it was too small.
No, but I mean... And this is level 2, right? Yeah, no, this is fine.
Yeah.
No, but again, it's interesting. Like with most things, when you don't know the technique, you feel like you need more speed and more power and all the rest of the other stuff. But once you know the technique, it's more about technique and it starts to sort of click. So even now, that's started to make more sense now after practicing that for a bit. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I am learning stuff. Yeah, I am learning stuff by playing.
Try to hit your brake earlier as well. That's it. Try and do it right in the center of the wood.
Oh, really? I've been waiting till I get a bit... Okay. Yeah, I've been waiting till I get to the right-hand side.
Yeah, if you wait till you get to the edge when you switch, you'll more likely land on your front wheel on the edge as well. So the more you go back on that wood, the better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see it. Hi, Worm by Worm. Gus is saying you should ship me a ninja certificate if I pass. It's fair. There's actually a dude, I can't remember his name now, so apologies, but he actually printed himself a certificate from the University of Trials and hung it up in his house. And he posted it on like Twitter, and I'm like, dude, that is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, no, like you know, that's fantastic. Like, I'm honored. So I said, honestly, mate, send me the bloody draft certificate, and I'll sign you like a proper one. And I put like a Uni of Trials sticker on it, and I signed it, and like autographed it for him, and sent it back to him. And he's got it hanging up in his house. Like, that is weird,
That's awesome.
but that is awesome.
Yeah, cool.
But I had to explain to my wife, I'm like, I'm just going down to like Office Works to like go and get this thing printed because I'm making a certificate for some guy for some university that's fake.
Go on.
Oh, yeah, all right. I'm feeling it. But it's interesting, yeah, and someone in chat, I didn't see who it was, but someone said that sort of flapping in the air also helps, and it does. And I know that helps the rotational momentum a little bit, but wow. Yeah, this is tough though, dude.
It is very.
But you're right, you're absolutely right. By trying to do this, by braking too late, I am finding myself too far over the edge. Alright, I got there.
Better. Well done. It's progress. The last part's not so bad as this part because obviously you're not having to do it from a fender. You can just jump up.
Yeah. I haven't even looked at what happens after this.
You just wait there. Wait till you're on the endos. That's what I normally do as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'll look at it.
And be like, oh crap, I gotta do this as well? Oh, I don't need that time in my ear, thank you. So is this gonna let me... Well, we'll see, won't we? Have you actually sat here and tested it for half an hour?
I set it for 2 hours, so
yeah, but
it should go. It better do. It did on my last track when I set it, so we'll have to find out.
All good, all good.
Still going?
Yeah. Come on. That was the best one I'd done. Well, look, I have... You got another hour of this? Yeah, Jabaki. Hey, I'm playing the game. You're the one watching it. And by the way, viewing is optional. I'd like to get one more checkpoint. Ah. I don't know if I feel like getting this one tonight, but I kind of do. But this is really tough. Oh, I've started moving my feet. You know that means I'm struggling.
See if you can hop over without switching.
Can you, or you just want to see?
No, it's possible. Just didn't know whether it's easier for you that way.
Nah, neither way is going to be easy. I think this might be where I say I've met my match, but dude, I am like I feel it's possible, which is the good thing about any kind of trials obstacle. But yeah, I don't think it's happening tonight. My hand's actually getting sore. This has been a lot of ninja for me.
Done good.
Nah, I'm gonna call it. I'm probably gonna keep streaming. But I'm probably going to let you go.
Yeah,
but
no problem.
Yeah, I can't do any more of this. My hands are hurting.
GG, man.
What did Gus say? Should have done this for university after passing all the tracks and a secret one. Your email address pop up, and at the end, people communicate with you to claim the certificate. That would be nice. I mean, I kind of did with the text, and I sent someone a customized T-shirt. But yeah, I don't know. I could have done more. Anyway, Swell. Genuinely, thank you. I'm pretty sure everyone that watches this is going to go and play your track now. So go and do that. Send Swell a message. He's on PlayStation, I think, is your primary sort of platform.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But anyway, leave a message. What are you on? What's your Twitter handle? Is it 2391?
None of that.
Oh, you got no Twitter?
Yeah,
okay.
let's go with that.
Oh, you do? Isn't that you on Twitter?
I do, but I don't really. Yeah, it's the same as my name.
Well, let people communicate with you, right?
I never use it.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's okay.
It makes us feel better, okay? When I mentioned you on Twitter tonight, I made it feel like I was doing something for... If you don't care, that's you. You know, fancy track builders and their I don't need to socialize, you social distancing before it was cool. I get it. Dude, no, seriously, man. It's been awesome having you on. Thank you so much for making this. Thank you for, having it sort of inspired by, or at least linking back to the Uni Trials. I just think that's a really nice touch. And, it means a lot to me because I'm really passionate about teaching people about this game, but I have a limit to how much I can teach. And I love that there is, and more recently in particular, there's been a few other people that have just made some other things that have helped people and focusing a bit more on teaching others. And I know a lot of trials people do that, but to go to the trouble and to have the passion for wanting to help other people combined with the editor and the writing skills to do all of this type of stuff, I'm, super, super happy, man. So I think you did bloody well. Thank you. Thank you, and well done. GG Swell. Everyone say that in chat as well. And, yeah, man. I'm going to move on to other stuff, and I will leave you be. But nice chatting, dude. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
Now, do you know how to exit a call on Discord? No. Are you just going to be here in the background? I'll hear you, brushing your teeth and just having your breakfast or something.
I'll find it in a minute.
I think, all right, there's a little X that says disconnect just above your name on the bottom left-hand side. So... You'll be good. All right, buddy. Take care of yourself, huh?
Oh, that's it. Take care.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you.
How good is the internet? How good is the internet? And how good is Swell's track? That's pretty cool. And the worst thing is, I can't give it an upvote because I didn't pass it. Can someone finish that and then upvote it for me? Dude, Swell, honestly. Pleasure having you, man. Pleasure. All right, what am I doing next? That was kind of all I'd planned for this stream. So, tell me what's next. Otherwise, I'm going to pick something, but that's always really hit and miss. Interview Gus. Man. See, that would have been a smart thing to plan for next week. Because the problem is, right, I sit here and I'm like, okay, what am I going to put as the thumbnail? Oh, speaking of that, I need to actually go and get a thumbnail. What am I going to put as the thing that I mention as what happens? Because what I do, I put up when I post the video on YouTube, I'll put up Swell's track. And there's a whole bunch of other crap that happens and different things, and it's I couldn't be bothered cutting them up into different parts, so I just posted as one thing. But let's save Gus for another time. Audrey, dude, I feel you, man. I faulted out on Fred's trip on 43, and then I think 48, and then 50, and then I passed it in 23 minutes. Has anyone passed it yet? Yeah, Data Freak, I'll go do that now. Dude, who's this? Zesty. Wow. You know what? What? 2 rounds? 31. Man. Spuddage. I don't even know Spuddage. Spuddage is an Aussie and that good at trials? I don't think I've ever met Spuddage. Hello, Spuddage. G'day. Oh, is Spuddage a cheat? Oh, how is that possible? The track's been out for like... What the hell? Okay, so this is gonna... He's not a cheat? Oh, is that just how it shows up in the leaderboards? Spuddage. So you're Aussie though? Dude, I don't think we've spoken. Well, don't call him the devil yet, Wigman. We don't know if he cheated. Anyway, I'm going to use your replay to get some screenshots for the thumbnail. So some good will come of this. Have we broken Swell's scoring system? He's going to be devastated. Oh, this lighting is annoying me because I'm trying to capture a screenshot, but you basically get the lighting to go like up and down. Maybe I'll just do that. I think I might just do that as a screenshot. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, and I didn't even look at the replays, by the way. Yeah, so Spuddies, where are you from? You Aussie? I forgot completely. Swell, I'm gonna have to do this again because I want to show you the replays. So how do you... Oh, and Vic, nice dude. How do you get the replays? Yeah, look. So press that, then tap gas. As your front wheel goes over the line, gas and hold about half. If your front wheel starts to lift off the gas, bring the front wheel down and keep gas at a consistent level. As your front goes past the top of the ramp, give a burst of gas and then hold brake. Like, I forgot to even talk about this when he was there. But for each of these, he's actually done a text-based tutorial within each lesson as well. So I feel like I talked this track up so much and I failed to actually acknowledge one of the coolest parts of the whole track. So... Oh, by finishing it, do you... Oh, so then that's how I can upvote. That's cool. All right, so I can finish it like that. Yeah, Twinfire, just do that, yeah. All right, cool. That track is awesome. Well, Spuddage, dude. Good to see other Aussies playing this, man. There's, like, not that many of us. Like, compared to a lot of the people I end up interacting with are, you know, foreigners. But, yeah, man, good to have you around. I'm like a really proud Aussie, but I kind of have to be polite to everyone else. We're so much better down here. Yeah, Audrey, that track is incredible. Okay, all right. Half the trial stream is Aussie? Nah, just at this time zone. This time zone is good for Aussies because it's like 11 o'clock at night, man. This is where you know, Aussie streamers, and if you have a look at like Twitch numbers, this is like the worst time for most people to stream. So yeah, a lot of Aussies try and, you know, make it as streamers. They have to do it at like 7 o'clock in the morning and, you know, weird stuff. All right, I'm gonna go back to Track Central. Did somebody have a track suggestion for me? that wasn't Twinfire? Don't you give me weird suggestions sometimes? Oh, Spuddage, cool, man. So how did you feel when you heard it? Well, did you realize it was an Aussie accent in the tutorials? Like, because that's the thing that I'm... Yeah, like, I want to know, like, because whenever I hear an Aussie accent, you spend the first 5 minutes going, is that an Aussie accent? Because you second guess it when you hear it in a context you don't expect it. So you sit there for ages just trying to figure out if it's Aussie or not. Oh, Donkey Tutorial, Klondike, of course. Who was that? Remind me who was that? Alpha, thank you for the reminder. Alright, and Nuru, remind me afterwards. And I'll try and get to that as well. Data Freak, that's who it was. Let's go, Donkey. Let's go. Later, Salty. Yeah. Spuddage, that is the correct response. And you go, who the hell is Fat Shady? Heard the Aussie accent at E3. Yeah, well, so this is the thing, Felt. What happened with me when I presented at E3 in 2018, and I remember getting back and then started checking out Twitter and everything when I was backstage, and the EB Games account was like, dude, was that Aussie? And then like one of my mates was like, yeah, and like linked me and all the rest of it. But yeah, it was kind of cool. King Crab, I have no idea. I'm still... Actually, yeah, that's a good point. They must still be releasing other stuff. Alright, so I'm just going to talk through this briefly. And probably not. I mean, maybe I'm just going to do it and hope you figure it out. I'm not doing a tutorial of this because it's a long track and this bike is horrible. In an awesome kind of way. But just did like little things like that little wheeling backwards helped me. The good thing is, it actually, you've got to be a bit more sensitive on throttle, but it actually is very grippy when it wants to be. So let me see the checkpoints that I struggle with, and then I'll sort of talk you through them. So with that, literally all I'm doing at the moment is just letting my front wheel lift by just letting go of lean for a second. And then when I get here, steady myself with gas and then go again. Hope that made... Oh, no, I'm good. This one should be... Like, it's surprisingly versatile little bike. It kind of doesn't have much bounce in it, but it's a pretty versatile bike. There's really only one checkpoint you're going to struggle with, and that's like 20. So reverse if you need to, if you need a little bit extra boost of speed. And just remember the back wheel's really grippy, so you can be pretty tough on this bike. Yeah, the contract's got no modifications, it's just pass, isn't it? Or one, isn't it? Is there one to pass and then another to do flips? Or no. The flips isn't on the the flips is on the donkey, isn't it? Yeah, I don't remember. Is it with 12 flips? Alright, so the trick with the flips, do them as you're going along if you see any opportunities to, but don't worry too much because you're basically going to have to grind them on like checkpoint 24 or whatever the last or second last checkpoint is. Alright? So, if I'm like, I basically didn't do too many flips along the way, maybe half of them, maybe less. And by the way, I haven't done this for a long time, so I'm going to struggle too. But let's do it together. Alright, so like, you know, you can get one in there. Oh, forgot about that. Yeah, so tell me, I personally struggle a lot with CP23. I've timed at least 3 times now just because it's 20. Yeah, so this is the thing. I think what you need to do is just figure out how to pass 20, and then I think you get to like 24, and then you kind of worry about your flips. But like, yeah, you do a flip here. Probably do a flip there if you're careful. I don't know if that counts as a flip. Probably not. Hey, later, Gus. But hey, seriously, Gus, everybody was very impressed with your track, and you should be very pleased with the response, and you should be pleased with your skill, because, dude, you make amazing tracks. I really enjoyed them. So GG's to Gus as well. Had a good little cast of celebrities coming through the stream tonight. Ugh. Why? Yeah, like, so you can get it. Oh, I was going to say you can get it in a flip here. I think you probably could, but. So, like, dig your back wheel in there. I wonder, can you get a flip? You can probably get a flip there. Yeah, if I hit this properly, there's probably a flip in it here. But, waiting for Redlings to hire you? They bloody should. After looking at those tracks from a decoration perspective, you should just decorate all tracks from now on. I don't know if you saw me when I was playing them, but I was like, dude, if they're going to do like a future... Yeah, so there's a front flip there for sure. I said, if you're going to do a futuristic theme... And I had the choice between Fusion and what you created, I'm all over yours. That's a... Dead. Why did I go back into that? That ended poorly. Very grippy, a lot of torque. All right, so this is the one. Tedesco, what's going on? So is he... Yeah, Data Freak, you're still here. All right. What I think is if you go through this track and do the best you can to get flips where you can, you're probably going to end up here with like, you know, a small number of flips, 4 or 5 or something. That's fine. You want to grind away 6, 8, 10 of them on checkpoint 24, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look if I can remember how to do this. Alright, bunny hop there. So, alright, let me just figure this out. Give me a moment. Because it's kind of, I think you want to... Yeah, you don't want to just do it from here. Let me try, but I don't think you can. Yeah, nah, so you've got to keep your momentum. So, the trick to these obstacles, firstly, right? This thing's on like a slow grind lifting up. If you can get enough momentum to get and hook your front wheel onto it, if you hit brake, right? Now, if you hit brake and your back wheel is in contact with that spinning thing, you're going to go in reverse because that's the back wheel is powered and the back wheel will go backwards if you hit brake. If, however, you hit the front wheel and brake, and only the front wheel, it only engages the brake. It doesn't actually engage like a reverse gear. What that means is that if you can get your body sort of up onto it on the bike and sort of momentum sort of toward the top and hit brake, it will actually grip and the rotation will actually pull you up a little bit higher. And you need to take advantage of that to get over the rest of the obstacle. And then tap feather gas and everything until your bike kind of gets over and onto the top of it. So really what you need to do is a little bunny hop here. You need to transition and kind of move your body to compensate for the brake in this platform to give you enough height to get up the top. You want to rotate in the air so only your front wheel hits and hold brake, and then tap the gas really gently and maybe even just, you know, tap it on and off a little bit and allow you to sort of grip and get up on top of it. I think that's the idea, but let me see if I can execute it now. And I just can't remember if you stay stationary down the bottom. Oh, sorry, if you lean forward down the bottom here. Actually, maybe one of the ways I did it. The bunny hop makes it harder. So if you can actually go back here. Yeah, I think, let me see if I can do it that way, because that might be easier to kind of bunny hop and get yourself up. Because a lot of the time you'll try and smash it in one go. But I feel like if you can hit this, go as far back as you can here. Yeah, there you go. All right, so that's what I'm going to say. If you want a consistent way to get over this checkpoint, throttle here as much as you can. Go as far back as you can. Hit full gas while leaning forward. But what you want to do to compensate for this piece, what I'm actually doing is letting go of leaning just for a moment on the way up. All right, look. Just let go of leaning, and then I tap the brake there, and gets me up onto the top of the obstacle. So, Data Freak, does that strategy help? It'll still take you a bit, man. Like, it's not easy. And if anyone's got any other tips that you want to share, let me know. But that's kind of, to me, how I would probably approach it if I'm teaching someone how to do it for the first time, or if they're struggling for a consistent approach. But it's really just got to get really gentle when you tap the throttle at the end. I think I have a basic understanding on how to do CP now. Okay, cool. So tap the brake there. So it's actually interesting. You do let the back wheel hit the thing to start with, but it bounces up in the air. And then once the back wheel bounces up in the air, hold brake. Look there. And now throttle to get up and over. Yeah, and that should get you way more consistent. And now, let me talk to you about 24. I'm pretty sure it's 24. $25 is the checkpoint I'm thinking of. $26 is what I'm thinking of. This checkpoint is where you're going to grind out all of your flips. So basically, you want to figure out how to go up here, front flip, and then not die. So let me see if I can find the right strat. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I would do my flips like that and then come back down. So let me see if I can find a way to just get that consistent. Like, it's painful, but I couldn't think of any other way, and this is the way I heard. Now, if this was backflips, no issue. Oh, you can farm on 10 as well? Oh, cool. If you can farm on 10, it's even better. Because this wasn't easy, but... Oh, that's what it was. You just stay seated the whole time. Okay, so literally just stay seated. And that gets you up here. You do a flip. But then you've got to try and... So... Wow, that's it. So, from a seated position, so really just from the checkpoint, you're already in a seated position. Full gas. And then just tap forward right at the top. And you should be able... Look, full gas. No. No, slight adjustment to my technique. Hold on. I'm figuring out that... There you go. That's what you want to do. Alright, what you actually want to do is go like 30% gas or 40% gas until you get onto this piece of timber. Then you want to go full gas, and then that should put you in the right spot. So look, from a checkpoint restart, 30% full gas. Nope. 50% full gas. I don't know. You'll get a feeling for it. But what you want to do is just when you get to the top, you want to push forward. Because what... Yeah, and then you got to try and balance it. Yeah. And look, the problem is, if you fault, you lose your progress. So that's what I'd be trying to do, is just learn to bail out of them, learn to cancel out. But then if you can get a good one, try not to die. that's the best I got, man. You just have to sit here and grind them out. Get really, really, really good at farming those front flips, and I think you'll be good. And then to get over the last CP, once you've done it, it's the same technique as the other one. So I've got a really weird technique for this obstacle in particular. Yeah, so it's the same type of concept, but the way I do this, even on the Mantis, yeah, there you go. I actually tap brake and gas alternating, but really focus on where my front wheel is and make sure I try and grip that as many times as I can, and it helps me sort of get pulled up onto the top. But I focus probably a lot more on the back, on the front wheel to sort of dig in. So get it up top and then just use gas. And it's sort of like, yeah, when you start, you're kind of holding brake as much as you can, and then gradually you sort of go to holding gas as much as you can, but only tapping them enough to keep yourself in the right riding position. It's tricky, but it's possible, dude. So it's, look, it's a really hard contract, so I'm not going to sort of tell you it's easy, but I'm hoping with a couple of tips that you've got there, maybe there's something something worthwhile you'll take away from that. I hope that helped. That's the best I got for you. Hacker, dude, I got no idea, man. You're going to have to figure that one out for yourself. What is next? What is next? Yeah, I mean, look, it does take some time to grind, man. You just have to kind of keep at it. Yeah, I know me streaming on weird days does cause some confusion. I have seen that. Actually, that is something I've seen from a lot of people at the moment, just with everyone, like, you know, working from home and everything's all messed up, just not knowing what day of the week it is. It really is blurred for me, like, yeah. And the amount of hours that I'm spending at this desk right now is ridiculous. So, anyway, he's causing trouble. No, yeah. You're not wrong. All right. I like that. I like that too. Forzan. Welcome to the University of Trials. All right. Nuru, you want me to keep playing some stuff? I need to go undrink. Then I shall return. I'm going to play for you some bloopers, just because I can. And I'm back in a minute or two. Don't go nowhere. And I'm coming back and I will play Thunderdome in a moment. And my video doesn't work for bloopers. Alright, in that case, am I gonna have to go old school? Yeah, I don't have any videos set up. Is this gonna work? Is this working? Yes. Alright. I will be back. You can just watch this.
From our world-class Australian,
this is like OG Uni Trials.
Educate trials riders from all over the world.
I'll be back.
Are you ready to learn? Welcome to the University of Trials. Well, here we are, the 8th and final class for this semester.
This is so weird.
This is what we've been working towards and what all of the prior lessons have been leading up to. Now we're just about to cover off some of the hardest obstacles in this game. So put your textbooks down, pick up a controller, and let's get riding. One of the obstacles that's notorious for its difficulty is these wooden pallets, so we're going to focus on them firstly. When you're starting out on this track, I'd always suggest that you break this down into 3 unique components and tackle them one at a time. For the first pallet, use this technique here where you hook your front wheel over the front edge. This will allow you to slow the bike down and take the second jump in a much more controlled fashion. For the remaining 2 pallets, it's a matter of using the technique that I've taught you for landing on an uphill slope, having your body weight leaning forward and then gently using the throttle to maintain your balance. The key is to accelerate slowly off the top of these pallets and only enough where you get forward momentum. If you try and accelerate too fast, and especially if you accelerate at 100%, you'll find yourself doing a backflip more often than not, and this won't propel you forward and over the jump. Repeat this process again to steady yourself on the third obstacle, but now's the part that I consider to be really tricky if you don't know the technique, but exceptionally simple once you do. All you need to do here is once you've got yourself steady, start accelerating at only about 30 or 40%. Wait until your front wheel clears the top of the ramp, and what you'll notice is because you're going so slow, your front wheel will actually start dipping further to the right. Only when you start to see your front wheel dip down, start accelerating at 100%, and that will just give you a little bit of extra forward momentum, but as you can see in the example here, clear the jump very easily. As you can see, there's always faster ways to complete these obstacles, but figuring that out for yourself is half the fun of this game. Now we'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Oh, hello. I'm Professor Fat Shady from the University of Trials, and I often spend my time wondering how it is that people learn how to become an excellent trials writer. Here are some of the things that people have been doing to try and become the best writer they can be.
Without any dedicated educational establishments,
that's Shogun.
Players were left to find their own ways to learn different writing techniques. Some resorted to using toys in their backyard, others took more extreme measures. As you can see, none of this worked. It was because of this that in 2012, the University of Trials was established.
The University of Trials is one of the world leaders in trials education and the only university recognized by the International Institute of Trials Writing Professionals. We've been providing online lessons for some time now, but today I'm here to announce this exclusive Semester 1 DVD box set.
Relive all your favorite University of Trials lessons, including bunny hop, ramped around objects, uphill transitions, make it easy, and fan favorite ramp front wheel jump twist.
Still not convinced? Order in the next 15 minutes and we'll send you a second DVD box set absolutely free as our gift to you. Stock is extremely limited, so please get your orders in and we'll see you in Semester 2.
This is just a joke. We're not selling DVDs. If you actually send us money, we'll keep the money, but we're not sending you a DVD. This has not been a paid commercial message for the University of Trials.
Oh,
I'm sure when everybody played Magic Marker for the first time, they got to this exact point.
like seriously, man. These.
The reason why this jump is
Oh,
so
by the
tough,
way, the reason I got this
yours
video
is
out.
perfect. There's very little room for error here, so I'm going to give you a few pointers.
Oh,
about
this
how to
is
complete
this. I love this. All right, so this
Don't do a bunny hop.
is where the Uni of Trials hat came from.
Well, there it is, guys. Semester 1 at the University of Trials is all wrapped up. I'd firstly like to thank all of the fans for all the comments and feedback that I've received throughout this semester. Equally, I'd like to thank Redlinks for their support in helping me put this together. It's been an absolutely amazing journey. But now, it's time for graduation. So it's time to let our hair down and have some fun.
So once again, I'd like to congratulate you for graduating for this semester at the University of Trials. Don't forget that you can check out YouTube to look at all of the previous classes and all of the other great Redlinks videos.
Man, the production quality on my videos has gone down so much. Oh man, I put so much effort into these things. And now I just upload a stream and I barely have enough energy to put a thumbnail together. I'm sorry. That's what I can do. This is what I choose to do. I don't have time to do that stuff anymore, but man, I loved it. Like, I love looking back at that stuff. I had so much fun. That was like the 8th episode I put together, and they were just good, man. Like, it was a different time. And, you know, if it wasn't for that stuff, I don't know if the rest of the Uni of Trials sort of happens, but it kind of just got more and more this thing where it's like, look, it's like there's no kind of money in this thing. I'm putting 20 hours an episode together. I think those episodes were about 20, 25 hours worth of work. Between script, green screen, editing, game capture, graphics, all that type of stuff. It was, man, yeah, it was a whole thing, but I loved it. Making an actual box set. Yeah, no one ever sent us money. But I spoke to Shogun because he's got a lot of video production background and whatnot, so he helped me out with that last bit. Oh, but I was learning so much. Like, I had to teach myself, like, to make that series, I had to teach myself how to create a green screen and actually do a green screen effect. I'd never done it before. So that was, a whole thing. Anyway, Thunderdome, wasn't it? It was something. Thunderdome? So sorry about that. I had to go undrink. Good morning from USA, Inspire. Whereabouts in USA are you? I'm asking you that because I want to find out how close you are to Santa Clara to understand how close you are to my San Francisco 49ers. Any other answer, I'm just going to be like, oh, Pennsylvania, that's a lovely part of the world. Have you heard about the 49ers? I don't care where you're from. I just want to talk about football. I do care. I'm also interested because I've been to a number of places in the US. I don't know how many times I've been to the US now. At least 4, maybe 5 times. Yeah, I want to say 5 actually. Yeah, mostly California, but I have actually traveled around quite a bit. All right, so why am I playing this track? Is it just a good line? With no checkpoints? Wow, oh wow, this track is long. Is that what this is all about? This track is really long. Nope. As soon as I hit it, nope. Oh, I just saw the green driving line. This track is going to loop back on itself, and it is epic and huge. Oh, it's a portal, so it doesn't quite loop back on itself, but I see it now. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're in orange now. Oh, damn, that ramped up the difficulty. That was a joke that I put in this Unity trial script, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, plumage. Plumage? I'm going to go with plumage because I don't like pronouncing the rest of your name. Or what your name actually is. What do I got to do? Slow down here? Kinda. Unfrozen Leviathan. This is really spitting out a lot of debris off the bike. That feels unnecessary. Oh. I like that too, Mr. Brooks. Welcome to the University of Trials. Come on. Come on. All right, I like this track. I don't like this. It feels like there's too many like jumps to like a curved ramp, like after a checkpoint. Like this ramp feels like it's been overused. Like you see what I mean? Like you just jump and it's like landing on a curved ramp. Like landing on a curved ramp. I feel like that's overdone. Land into a curved ramp. Hit that. I mean, that's fine. See, like land into a curved ramp. Like maybe I'm complaining a bit, but I don't know. But I love it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's actually a really, really, really cool track. I just feel like that felt a little overdone. Really? This is gonna suck. Yep. See, the challenge with that is because of this little... Yeah, you kind of need to hit it in one go. Oh. I would have liked the curved ramp there. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, that might be fair. Nuru. I guess if that's the case, they would make for awesome slides in between checkpoints, so that's fair. And actually, yeah, that actually helped me a lot. Oh, I was trying to go... Oh, I want to go over that. I feel like I could have gone over that. Oh, dude, so Data Freak, did you get the, you got the contract? Already? Yeah, GG, man. If you nailed that already, that didn't take you long at all. Oh, okay. That was fun. Oh, what? I mean, it's the technique I used, so I hope that it would help. You did 20 on your first try? Wow. That's how you know the professor's a good teacher. So am I going to have to hit this in one go? Yes, I am. That was fun. Amazing teacher with insane luck. Yeah. Sometimes you need both. Hey, there's the slide. Dude, that track was fun, man. I like that. That was long. All right. I mean, so unfair. You You raise an interesting point, saying you can't complete, so I'll summarize, can't complete Inferno 5 comfortably, but is going through and playing a whole bunch of Ninja 1s. And feeling like Ninja 1s will make you a better writer. It will. Any writing will make you a better writer, and Ninja 1s will force you to learn a whole bunch of techniques. What I will find is that by learning the ninja techniques, it won't make you better at Inferno 5 directly, but what it will allow you to do is recover from more things on Inferno 5, which indirectly will make you better at Inferno 5. So what I find the skills that you learn on ninjas help you endo into things, to fender things, to hop things, climb things, all of those, throttle control, everything improves, which means that when you stuff something up or you get yourself into a tricky spot, you are more able to save yourself for doing basic streams. So in that way, I think what you're doing is totally fine. It's also a really good thing that if you find yourself grinding one track and just getting frustrated with it, there's obviously something that hasn't clicked, something you haven't understood. Just playing other things will make you better, and when you come back to it, you'll be better. So I think, just keep doing that. But at some point, you're going to need to play Inferno and grind Inferno to get good at Inferno, but by playing other things, you'll just naturally get better. So I would suggest play some Ninja 1s, speedrun as well. Speedrunning will teach you a little bit more about the subtlety, about momentum, and how to conserve things, and it'll help you. But really, the way that I really suggest you do Inferno is stop trying to race the track and spend the time to just break it down, right? Like, look, we'll go on. I haven't played Inferno for ages. Let's go and have a go. Shady, we need to get red links to remove the university, huh? You need to talk to them. I have no power. I'm going to have to leave that bad boy to you. What bike? Actually, that's the point too. What bike are you doing? I'm going to assume you're probably doing Mantis. Anve. I'm patiently waiting for you to tell me what bike you're using. Because I really don't want to have to reload the track unless you tell me it's the opposite one to the one I'm going to pick. Mantis, thank you. Oh yeah, Brooks. It does, right? People are DMing me. Look at you, humble bragging how popular you are. Alright, what you need to do on this track, so I'm just gonna... I'm just trying to decide if I feel like actually trying to give pointers, or do I just run it? I think at the moment I'm just going to run it, and then we'll talk. Dead. Oh, how did I save that? I had no right saving that. This is going to suck. Nope. Yeah, so the tip I was going to give you is these tracks, like, they're hard, but you just need to allow yourself the time to really break them down and to understand, you know, and to fail a lot, but understand why you're failing and then try and come up. And so my approach, especially when you're looking for consistency and going for medals and stuff, it's about trying to find what is the thing that I need to do consistently to get over the obstacle, right? When you're worrying about speed runs and all the rest of it, you can try and cut some corners and find some shortcuts and time savers and all the rest of it. When you're trying to just pass the track, yeah, don't go for all the fancy stuff. So I'm just mucking around at the moment. Figure out what it is that you need to do to consistently pass it, you know, reliably. And it might take you a while, but just, you know, if you really want to have a good go at this track, you would be well served to just, you know, give yourself permission to spend a couple hundred faults. Who cares? Figure out what you need to do to hit this consistently and on a repeatable basis. And if you can do that, you'll have a much better time with this track. Now, Mantis climbing this, I suck at. Going way too hard. Seriously, that's like as close as you can get to that. So, where are you? Unless I don't struggle until the wheels. Okay. All right, let me. Yeah, so with everything, like, forget about faults and figure out what you need to do. So I look at this and I'm like, all right, if I'm in a seated position, I don't need to bunny hop. Like, figure out things like that. If I just lean back, I don't need to bunny hop here. And I'm pretty sure you can just, like, if you just lean backwards, right, if you just keep leaning backwards and you get your angle right, you can get onto these, and then these things are like so overpowered when you're on round objects. Getting up to here is no problem. On this one, hit it with your front wheel first. Throttle control. What you want to do is let go of gas a little bit, and that lifts the front wheel up enough to get over to this. With this one, I'm pretty sure on the Mantis, no, you do need to, yeah, seated position, flick forward. You don't actually have to bunny hop proper. Actually, do you need to? Let me just see. No, you don't. Okay, so you don't even have to bunny hop. You literally just accelerate 100% from there. Good angle and rear wheel bounce. And you'll make this. But you've got to lean back more than you realize to get up and over. So the way I approach these things is to really just look for what is the thing I can do consistently and repeatably that'll get me over this. I don't care, and like for most of the time, I'm far less interested in making it look pretty. And it's really just about how can I repeat this? How can I do it consistently? And once you figure out what you need to do consistently, then what you start doing is going, okay, what do I need to do? Not to make it consistent, but now how can I complete the prior jump that will allow me to be in that position, right? Like, I understand the mechanics of what I'm trying to do. I'm understanding where does the weight need to be? Where does the bike need to be? Where does the front wheel need to be as I'm going into this? And then the question becomes, okay, well, how do I make that happen? How do I land the prior jump to allow me to be in the right position for the subsequent one? So like here, you go a bit slower, it will allow you to go straight into that if you time it right. And then here you let go of the front wheel a bit, and that gets you up to there. With these, okay, so with the wheels, and I think someone already mentioned it, go further back than you think you need to on this portaloo. And that bottom one, you really just want to dig your back wheel in. So it's sort of bunny hop and then lean forward again. Bunny hop and then lean forward. And that's enough to get you here. And same thing, lean back. And that one. So this one, once that wheel starts spinning, you kind of stuffed. But I think it slows down. So technically you can kind of just wait and it'll go back. But you want to be quite far back and dig that back wheel in and just keep it down. So I don't know if that helped if you're struggling with the wheels. But the main thing is, man, just fault thousands of times. Just fault hundreds of times. And just let it keep happening. And each time you do it, though, break down what you're trying to do and try and figure out, okay, like I'll look at everything. I'll be like, okay, with this obstacle here, I want to go a little tap of gas to get on this platform. And then once my wheels are fully on the platform, I go full gas and lean backwards. And that's enough to rear wheel bounce it. Right? Whereas if you try and accelerate from here, sometimes you miss it. But yeah, break down everything. You will figure out a consistent way. And I find that to be the trick for me, right? Find a consistent way to get through the obstacle first. And then once you understand what it takes to do the obstacle consistently, then spend all of your time figuring out how do I achieve that to land in that consistent position from the prior checkpoint. And then it's about stringing it together, and next thing you know, you're speedrunning. So with that one, for example, what you want to do is accelerate it like 80%. It's a subtle difference, but it's just enough to let the timing change. Here, I let my front wheel lift up a little bit, because that lets the front wheel, by lifting the front wheel, just letting go of leaning for just a moment, the front wheel lifts up, and that, I find, helps me get the height I need to get to that next checkpoint. DED did. And this thing is tough because you kind of just have to go for it. You kind of have to re-grip, steady yourself, and just go for it. And this climb, man, I remember the first time seeing this climb, just being like, what the hell? Why did they put this? To unlock ninjas, to effectively feel like you finished the game, this is the climb you're going to leave us with. I mean, it's legendary now. But unfortunately, for all of the amazingness that this climb would have been, the helium kind of nerfed it. Didn't it? Yeah, look, on the Mantis, I still struggle with this. I remember I did a trip to Berlin, and I took a Switch with me. I ended up flying for like 60 hours. It was horrible. I had to go bloody through Qatar, 6-hour delay in Singapore on the way back. It was a really bad trip. But I took a Switch just after the game came out. It was in March, right? So about a month after the game came out. And yeah, I actually played through, and I wanted to challenge myself to play through the entire Trials Rising tracks, every single one of them, using only the digital triggers on the Joy-Cons, not the analog input that you can use for gas. And I did all of that in the Mantis. I couldn't get the helium because the helium was an Acorn purchase, and you needed internet connection, which I didn't have. So I had to play the whole thing with the mantis, and I got through that track with the mantis, but that hill climb at the end killed me. Sitting on a plane, you know, jet lagging like crazy. Ugh, it genuinely makes me feel anxious thinking about how I felt on that trip. I was so uncomfortable and tired. Oh, cool. Unfair. I hope it was, man. But yeah, look, honestly, I think you're at that point where you're kind of on the cusp of getting extremes good. What I'd also suggest, dude, is actually car park is a really fun one. Try and see how fast you can do easy extremes, right? Like that's another thing that will get your skills to get you to make that that shift. Now, what I found, I'm actually really surprised by this. I find a lot of people do what you've done, which is sort of go, I can pass extremes, I'm going to move on to ninjas. And to me, I for years was like, I'm not even touching ninjas until I can speedrun extremes. It's actually a different skill set. And I realize that I'm sort of learning my ninja skills are getting better now because I've kind of acknowledged the fact that speedrunning and ninjas are just two different things. But I would say if you want to get good, yeah, pick a track like this and see how fast. So I'm just going to... I haven't played this one for ages. But sort of see how fast you can get at completing easy extremes. Because that's definitely another way your skills will improve a lot. You know what I mean? Like doing this, I mean, I'm actually disappointed that I allowed 2 stupid faults at the start, because this is probably my fastest run through this damn track. Oh, that would have been an awesome finish. But yeah, like, take a track like that and try and actually speedrun it. And I tell you, man, the feeling of speedrunning a extreme track is really cool. And it makes you feel absolutely badass. Yeah, basic. Like it takes a bit of time to get it, but yeah, those plats aren't that bad because they're just fault limits. So you could take as much time as you want. Peter, what's going on? Yes, Buddage. Actually, I've never tried. Actually, let me try and do that. Anyway, yeah. Play easy extremes and see how fast you can go. Hell of a lot of fun. All right, I'm gonna try and speedrun your trial stuff. Let's have a look. That was almost a platinum by accident, by the way. This is still, what was it? Uphill landings. I feel like in the video gaming industry, this is my Everest. Like I've peaked. No, I will.
So far, you've been focusing.
There is a strong. Shut up. There is a strong likelihood that I never do anything ever again in the gaming industry, and I'm okay with that. I think this is an achievement that I am so incredibly proud of. So I can skip that one too. Yeah. Okay. I've never tried to speedrun these, I don't think. At least not since the game come out. And they were never designed to be speedrun tracks. Actually, I don't even know if I don't think I've ever played these again since I got the A+. Can't believe I have a fault. Yeah, so if you want to speedrun these, hit them low. You don't want to hit these too high. Oh, no. It was actually interesting to get the Rhino and to realize it could do this stuff. Because I wasn't really planning on teaching these techniques with this bike, and I was like, dude, it can do it, and you learn the technique pretty well. Not even a PB. Thanks, Spottage. I appreciate that, man. X to the Z. I mean, look, if they ask me would I do another tutorial, absolutely, right? Like, it was, the more I look back at it, it was like, I genuinely don't know how I did it. To do the job that I do, still, like, maintain a relationship with my family, and be able to put in the amount of time and effort I put into this is actually ridiculous. Like, yeah, I don't know how, I honestly don't know how I did it. And I don't know if I could do it again, but I would never pass up the opportunity, and I would just make it work, because it was one of the coolest things I ever got to do. I'm going to do white belt or something. Yeah. Danbo, why is it so simple yet so difficult to explain to somebody how Trials works? I look at it, I'm like, I think it's because the button inputs are simple, but to understand why you're doing a certain thing at a certain time, it's physics, and physics is a complex thing. Like, people know, like, when you throw something, you know where it's going to land because you can just understand it, right? And I feel like for most people, that's how they play this game, right? It's an intuition, right? It's a, I understand physics, therefore I understand this game, and I've developed a skill to allow my body to, my thumbs in particular, to do what I need to manipulate physics in the, to manipulate things in the real world to make something happen, right? Like, if you know how to throw a baseball, you're not really thinking about physics. If you know how to throw a javelin, I mean, you are, but I guess it's still... Actually, no, this is probably rubbish. I'm probably talking out of my behind. But anyway, I think it comes down to the fact that knowing what you're doing versus doing it, maybe like an average person playing basketball or something, I don't know. I've got no analogies that are appropriate here, because the more I talk about this, the more I'm like, I am underrepresenting, athletes. Everyone thinks about physics at the high level. I think the difference is the average person kind of just goes and throws a javelin, whereas the top athletes will be able to articulate, hey, you need to have a look at trajectory, sport, release angle, the arc, the wind. They're looking at all of those types of things. So I think it's the difference in, just doing something because I know how to throw something somewhere, and actually being able to articulate why you do something at a certain time. And the difference for trials, it's not just about what you do that one time. And this is the way I try and teach, right? I don't want to teach you, hey, on this obstacle, lean forward here, tap the brake there, press... Like, I'm not teaching you a series of button inputs. I'm actually trying to teach you, if you ever see something similar to this, I want you to actually understand what you're trying to do. And by understanding that, you will be able to overcome it yourself. You don't need me to give you a detailed tutorial for every track on Track Central, because I've taught you how to actually understand and manipulate physics. Now, go away and do it wherever you want. And Pelinier, you know that Isaac Newton line? I wrote that one, right? I'm very proud of that. KC, how about Yellow Belt walkthrough? No, you're from Kansas City. No. You get nothing. You get no favors. Notice me. I agree about physics. How come this wasn't part of the tutorial? Yeah, because dude, the original tutorials were supposed to be 30 seconds each. They end up being about 2 minutes. And I ended up, because nobody in their right mind wants to make a tutorial that's 2 minutes long. But after, you know, discussing it with them and playtesting, I was like, dude, this is what it needs. So we ended up saying, cool, let's make it optional. And then go as long as you want. Jeez. Do you know what? No, okay, can I tell you something, Casey? Seriously? I'm over the loss. I'm not. I'm really upset. But I can deal with the loss. I don't suck at this track. What's going to hurt me the most is that there is a real possibility that the NFL season for 2020-2021 is going to be suspended or postponed or flat out doesn't happen. Now, I feel like the NFL is so big they would never let that happen. Somehow they would just be like, nah, we're just going to make every one of the 1,500 players just live in a dome for the year and everyone just has to play football. But if it gets cancelled, if it doesn't go ahead, I mean, the Olympics is being postponed, right? If that happens, Kansas City are the Super Bowl champs for 2 years, not one. And that is just going to make me so angry. Just because it could have been us. I don't even feel like doing this. I think I'm just getting tired. Dude, I can't watch that. I still haven't rewatched the game. I can't do it. I can't do it. All right. I'm going to be out of here. I feel like I am sleepy, tired. I have a big weekend of staying home, just like I did today. So who we got that's playing? Man, everyone's playing. Alan's playing. Scott is playing. Why is playing? Who do we want to show some love to? Scotta, Alan, I'm looking at English language, or why? You decide. You decide. Chat. And thank you, Twin Five, for the well wishes. What time is it for me? Just after midnight. Scott, why? Yeah. Yeah, see? Wow, yeah, it is. You know what? Scott has got a bunch of people. Alan's got a bunch of people. We need to show some awesome trials, appreciation, and love to wow, yeah. So, yellow shady hoodies in chat if you got them when you get across to Wow's channel. Follow, subscribe, do whatever you want. Thank you for hanging out with me. It has been a hell of a lot of fun. Shout out again to Swel. Shout out again to Gus. They were some special tracks. Like, I really, really, really feel like that was some special tracks. Nuru, thank you for the suggestion for the track I played with you as well. But I'm out. Until next time. I don't know when. Probably next Friday, but maybe before, because the world is changing on a day-by-day basis. Stay safe. Keep away from people. Follow scientists' advice. Don't listen to your politicians. Follow scientists. They're the actual smart people. All right, I'm out. Until next week, thanks for supporting, following, and chatting with me this time. It's been good. Bye.